So how about that lean?
Yeah, I was gonna foray into that, but we kind of
Yeah, my fault.
podcast style. It's okay, it doesn't really matter. Let me just forward this by saying first off, we did not actually make it. But I just find it absolutely hilarious. So picture us. This is a me and Eli story back in the freshman year. So again, it's just hilarious because if we consider who me and Eli are, like, especially at this point in time, and still probably kind of remains the same. Me and Eli did like we were not at all associated with drugs, and I still am not. I have not done a single thing, and Eli has like probably barely done anything. I think he like vapes and does like weed shit, but that's about all he does now. So just the thought of like two fucking little high schooler dudes who had literally never done any drug things before were like, dude, let's make lean. Not because we wanted to, just because we thought it'd be funny to make it. So if you're like, I don't know the exact specifics, but basically, you know, lean is just like, it has something to do with like cough syrup or whatever.
Yeah, mixing NyQuil with, I guess, Sprite.
So here's the thing. First off, that makes this really funny is we did this in our friend's fucking place. So basically we tried to, I think Eli bought Sprite. Yeah, he had bought Sprite because he was just whatever. And we were just like chilling in our friend's place, and we were like, dude, this is like full, like super tired, like just super silly hours. Or like Eli was like, dude, we should make lean. I got Sprite. And we are like, okay, cool. And then we are like, wait, how do you even fucking make this? So we are like, it has something to do with the cough syrup, right? So we're like, okay, let's go find some. We weren't gonna go out and buy any, but we're like, let's search our friend's place. Let's see if we have. Let's see if he has any. So we look around, and we eventually come to the conclusion that he doesn't have cough syrup, but he has cough drops, which is not at all the same thing, by the way. But
you
we're
just
like,
put a bunch of cough drops in a cup of Sprite.
we were like, it's basically the same thing, right?
Well, good for you, because hard candy is one of the ingredients.
Okay.
You were kind of on the way.
It's definitely not like the cough syrup is not a substitution for that. It's not at all the same thing. But we were like, okay, but it needs to be cough syrup, right? Like it needs to be a liquid that we pour into the Sprite or whatever. So we get the brilliant idea. It's like, oh, dude, let's just put the cough drops on the stove. Let's melt them, and then we'll do it like that. So picture two little high schooler dudes, like, with the pan on the stove, and there's nothing but two cough drops.
I imagine it's you and Eli, and you guys are in the fucking Breaking Bad hazmat suits.
Yeah, trying to fucking melt cough drops, which kind of worked. And the most hilarious part is we're like, okay, we're kind of melting this. Let's move this out of the pan and put it in something. So we find the closest bowl to us, which was a fucking SpongeBob bowl. So we put the melted cough drops in the bowl, and we're like, all right, they're kind of melted now. And then we'd like sadly try to pour like this half melted cough drop into the Sprite, which obviously didn't really work. So basically, it cooled upon entering the Sprite, obviously, so it just turned back into a normal cough drop. So basically, yeah, we just dunked two cough drops in the Sprite and we drank it, and we're like, yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Whoa, is this what it's like to be high?
Yeah. So that's what we did in high school for fun. That's anytime I think of lean, I think of that, because yeah, we obviously did not even come close to making it correctly.
I really liked the time that like lean became really popular in like in pop culture, I guess.
The Wacky Slush era.
Yeah, the Wacky Slush era,
And
mostly because it came with a shit ton of purple visuals, you know?
Oh yeah, the lean minions.
And that was just cool to, oh my god, the lean minions. And it just produced a lot of cool imagery. Also, I like the color purple.
Yo, I think we got that. Damn, I don't have like any. I didn't fucking do anything in high school. I mean, like I hung out with you guys,
Lol.
but not often.
Lol.
Not often enough. Like during during school hours, I did, but like after, because I was always fucking doing shit.
Yeah, I only really hung out a lot during freshman and kind of sophomore, because after that, everyone fucking left. Eli left. Macklemore went over to fucking Learning Center, so it was like, I'm running out of friends in this area.
And I was in band and golf.
Yeah, which shoutouts to Jake, who got his picture in the yearbook for him golfing, but the name was labeled incorrectly, so you have the wrong name.
It was someone different who they labeled them as me.
Oh, the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was another kid from band.
Dude, this is stolen valor, Jake.
I know. We both looked at it and we were like, this is not right. It's not correct.
Jake the penis.
It also didn't help that both of our names started with J.
Jake
And we were
penis.
and we were both Filipino. But yeah, that was kind of tragic. Kind of crazy seeing my name in the yearbook though, not on the fucking like child roster, student roster.
My name was somewhere. I think there was another side picture of me somewhere. Oh my god, I just realized, dude. I think it's still up there, but... So, fun fact. I showed this to some of you. I don't remember. It's been a while. But point is, if you look up our school on, like, Google and go to the images, there's only, like... I don't know, maybe only around, like, a dozen pictures. Because they're, whatever, and, like, it's a high school. You don't need to take that many pictures of it. But funnily enough, one of the very few pictures that are up there, like 1 in 12 of them or whatever, there's probably more now, but at the time there was like a dozen. It just so happens that one of the pictures for our high school is a picture of me, Macklemore, and Roberto.
No way.
That
Are you
someone
fucking
took.
serious?
Yeah. And
Holy
it's
fuck.
very obviously us too. Like we're like not front and center, but like we're right there. And it's still up there, I'm pretty sure. Last I checked.
Hold on, I'm looking now.
We're world famous. Forever associated with our high school.
We're on the damn Googles. You guys remember when the Chargers stopped being the San Diego Chargers and they left to another city?
They left to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was your dad pissed off about that?
Yes.
Yeah, so was my dad.
Like one day we were eating at OG's and like I forgot what news station, but a news station came in and interviewed our family about about the Chargers leaving. And who are the rivals to the Chargers again?
The Raiders.
Yeah. And the news reporter lady was like interviewing me, was like, "Are you gonna swap teams to the Raiders now?" And I was like, "No, my dad raised me too well."
That's fucking awesome. That is a great line for TV, man. Holy shit. No, my dad raised me well.
Yeah, and then the interview aired and they cut me out.
Wow.
Well, like it was on their website, the full thing, but when it aired, I wasn't there. I doubt it's still up though.
I'm checking the images for our high school. I think they took it down. I don't see it anymore. God damn it.
Damn.
Well, for a decent period of time, we were up there. I guess not anymore. Oh well.
Also, rest in peace, OG's Pizza.
They're still around. I saw one the other day, but it was not anywhere near here.
Yeah, it's not my OG's Pizza. Just like my which is also gone.
Yeah, they just moved it fucking to. Yeah, I think the closest one is in Coronado now.
Yeah,
Whack.
Both of those places were fucking awesome.
Subway, but
Subway
it's
for
no nonsense Subway.
Yeah, literally like Subway without all the fucking frills. Like it's Subway for autistic people. you just get a paper bag with all the ingredients you want, and you just fill out like what you want on the bullet points.
Why don't you
just hand them the bag, and then
why don't you go to Jersey Mike's?
I ain't never been.
We have Jimmy John's here too.
I ain't never been. Which is the
Oh
only
yeah, I
place
want to
for me.
try that. That just fucking
Jimmy John, yeah, because they have hot sandwiches, but like you don't have to do this whole Subway thing.
We just got, well, maybe not just. I don't know where the fuck it came in, but it's new to me.
You can say we just got it. It's like this year we got it.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I want to try it. I just haven't fucking. I keep forgetting.
It's next to the new Dunkin'.
We just got
Jimmy John. Jimmy's John.
Jimmy Moms.
Jimmy's moms. Jimmy's moms. Jimmy's mom.
This permanent cough that I have has ruined my ability to do Carl. It's so sad.
Permacough.
Yeah.
Is that your new passive?
Since you got fucking what did you have?
What?
AIDS.
Oh, the cough?
Yeah. Was it pneumonia?
Nah.
No, it led to pneumonia. Right? No, it was pneumonia that led to
Bronchitis.
bronchitis, yeah.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, now you're just like you just can't breathe now.
Well, I can breathe. It's just coughing is a character trait now. I thought it went away too, and then it came back. Like I thought it went away, and then I retired my General Grievous Discord profile picture.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then it came right back.
Yep. Damn. I had pneumonia once. It's a mild case. I got it after a baseball game. Not one that I was watching, but one I was participating in because I used to do I did Little League when I was in fucking elementary school. And then they put me in the GATE program, and then my dad was like, maybe baseball isn't for you.
Why did they make kids play League?
Oh, I was gonna say earlier, fucking shout out to Aiden.
My boy.
If I was not friends with him, I probably would not be here in this room with you guys.
Lol. Shout out.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I wouldn't have a lot of things if it weren't for Aiden, actually.
Yeah.
Introduced me to early YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me Smosh. which has basically changed my life, because then I just knew what YouTube was.
Yeah.
I barely knew the guy.
He kind of introduced me to you. He introduced me to you after we were already kind of hanging out.
Oh yeah, because of their dumbass fucking math class.
Yeah. Well,
that was the
'cause
7th grade adventure.
Because you were sitting there fucking watching me play Deer Hunter 2019. 2019? 20...
Well, not 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016.
Why were we able to install Deer Hunter 20 whatever onto the iPads?
Fucking don't ask me, man.
Wow, that actually... we could tell... I think we told that story, but we could tell that anyways. But just a little aside. So Eli, who also had Deer Hunter 2016 on his iPad, we had the same TSB class together. And for those of you who don't know, it's kind of weird, but basically it's just a weird system where they make it so the 7th and 8th graders of middle school just don't hang out with each other. So one of them goes to study for 30 minutes while the other eats, and then they switch. It just...
Gotta keep them separated.
Keeps them separated and also helps out the lunch crew so they don't have to cook so much or whatever.
Yeah.
But anywho, he was playing Deer Hunter on his iPad in TSP in the back of the classroom, the very back corner, literally the last row in the very corner. And because of the way the classrooms are designed, there's this inner section. So there's a back door, and the back door is right next to Eli. So, dude, the way Eli was telling the story is so funny because he was playing Deer Hunter in mid, like, slow-mo headshot of the deer. A teacher walks in and sees that on his iPad. And, like, I don't know why. This teacher was kind of annoying, but I don't know who it was, but, like, it was just, they seemed kind of annoying because they saw that and then they immediately go, oh, he's playing violent video games on his iPad. He's playing violent video games. Like, verbatim, like, not even exaggerating. That's how she said it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But just funny because I was like, dude, what were you playing? And he's like, dude, I was playing Deer Hunter and I was in the middle of headshotting a deer and she fucking walked in and saw it.
That's such like some Eli shit too. Like it would be him having that shit happen to him.
Sounds like something out of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
He stole my dream journal.
Like a fucking adult woman fucking yelling like a child. It's kind of weird,
Dude.
but hey, whatever, I guess.
Dude, I was supposed to be writing this fucking essay for class, and instead I had the brilliant idea of like, what if I just didn't write it and I played games on my iPad instead? And I was doing that. Didn't realize that my teacher was fucking standing behind me. This is also in middle school, by the way. And like for half the fucking class period, she was just standing behind me, watching me play fucking Block Swords.
She's like, this gameplay is kind of
And I
lucky
didn't
fire.
fucking know. And then like the class period is about to end. It's like fucking 10 minutes until class period ends. And my fucking dumbass is like, am I being watched? And I kind of turn my head a little bit and I see her out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like, fuck, I'm made. And she just goes, And she walks back to her desk and calls my fucking mom. And so I get home and like my parents scold me or whatever. And I fucking later on in life, and I'm talking like I graduate high school and like I'm getting therapy and fucking treating my ADD. And I'm talking to my mom and I'm like, yeah, like I've always kind of felt like I can't like focus in class. And she was like, yeah, I remember your teacher calling me one time and telling me that you were playing games on your iPad. And like I didn't really care that much, but she kind of sounded like a bitch. I was like, dude, because she was. And honest to God, I think that's the teacher that Eli might have encountered. I would not doubt it. That's the same class I traded my Naruto headband for a bag of fried rice.
Oh, wow. Man.
Because I was just really hungry. Because every day my parents sent me to school with a single thing of Lunchables, but not even like the big like lunch kind, like with a fucking sandwich. It was the crackers and little luncheon meat and fucking American cheese.
Didn't we bum cheese and meat off you all the time?
Yeah, I would only eat the crackers and the Oreos out of it,
Yeah.
and then you guys would bum the fucking meat and cheese. And you guys didn't even eat the cheese. You fucking threw it against the amphitheater wall.
Yeah, we did.
You know what? See, Macklemore and I made reference to that in the dish room on Thursday because we had to fucking make more cheese. And so there was this giant glob of just fucking like cheddar jack cheese or Monterey Jack cheese. And we fucking like, Macklemore is like, hey, look, it's just like high school. And he picks it up and it's just this ball of cheese in his hand. And he throws it against the sink. It's like, dude, holy shit.
Never forget your roots.
But he didn't throw it that hard. So I like looked at him and I was like, dude, check this shit out.
Oh no.
So I grabbed it and I threw it at the sink. And it was cheese all over the... I like thunder cunted that thing into the floor of the sink. And he fucking looked in there and it was like, holy shit.
You're fucking managers.
I'm not a manager.
Well,
He's a manager.
He is.
Oh, Jake, look, it's like middle school. He fucking throws it against the sink.
That's your boss.
I know. Dude, I remember showing up to middle school and like finding you guys like right before class starts and like at those fucking steps where we would like hang like the tables by the steps, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was like fucking like 20 minutes before school starts and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of hungry. And I go and like, instead of eating like a normal breakfast at home, I would go to the fucking vending machine and use whatever allowance my grandparents gave me for the week to buy a bag of baked hot Cheetos, and I would scarf that down before class.
Good ass chip.
I would ration out my coins for fucking Rice Krispies.
Your coins.
Dude, the Rice Krispies. Yeah, because it was like $1.25 for the fucking Rice Krispies.
Your little rations.
Yeah.
I would save them.
Your wages.
Whatever my leftover fucking money for lunch was.
Yeah. And then fucking Michelle Obama strikes again and our fucking vending machines got taken away.
New Star Wars movie.
I'm sure Michelle Obama is a very kind one. I mean, like, she is, right?
I mean, yeah, she
took away my fucking double chocolate chunk muffin.
She took away
in
her double
elementary
chocolate
school.
chunks, but she had the best intentions. Because like, the U.S. is a bunch of fat ass kids.
She did put in that spicy chicken sandwich, though.
A spicy chicken sandwich, that's pretty nice.
That was like the bread and butter of the school, man. Like,
yeah, that was the lifeblood.
if there was nothing else on the menu, you knew the fucking spicy chicken sandwich was on the menu.
The spicy chicken sandwich was this fucking standby.
I loved when our school like fucking improved meals, you know, like when we would get those fucking garlic bread, whatever the fucks.
Yeah, that was actually good.
That was like pretty damn good. And like the fucking buffalo chicken ones.
Shout outs to the bowl of spaghetti with the chicken patty on top of it.
Dude. Yes, man.
That was an interesting one. Same
That
thing with
shit was disgusting to eat, but
like,
at least it tasted okay.
spaghetti noodles with the, like cheese and little pepperoni bits on top. I just remember that because I recorded that. I recorded you eating that for a vlog.
Yeah. I think it was, but like they fucking overcooked the spaghetti, so it was just mush in your mouth when you tried to eat it. So and you were like, you recorded me, and you were like, Jake, thoughts on the spaghetti? And I think verbatim, my answer was, it's all right.
It's edible.
Yeah.
So this is more of a middle school, like elementary item, but
fuck.
You guys remember the fucking pizza cups? They were
cups.
Yeah, it was like pizza in the shape of a cup, and it was like all
I don't remember.
Like
this.
had jagged edges.
I don't remember this.
Well, it tasted like complete dog shit. Well, it tasted okay early on, but I remember like one day getting my fucking pizza cup and like biting into it, and it was like soup. And
ew,
I never ate another one ever again. It disgusted me to my core. I just went the rest of the day without eating.
I remember those fucking KFC famous bowls from the school, from the high school. Except instead of chicken, it was like pork, I think. It was like a cut up pork chop. And it was always served on a rainy day.
Pork chat.
And that shit was beautiful. Beautiful on a rainy day. Because it was hot, and it was just mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and pork. And cheese.
Jake, what's the Pikachu to your Ash?
Ebenezer.
No, like you pick a Pokemon.
Oh. I thought you meant like real life.
Like if you were a trainer and you had a permanent Pokemon.
Oshawott.
Would you evolve it?
Absolutely.
All right.
You're fucking kidding me. Well, hold on. Let me think about this, actually.
That goes,
yeah, it's got to be between Oshawott and Cyndaquil, man. I don't know.
That goes for you too, Mitch. Although I imagine you'll probably choose an Eevee Lucian or an Eevee.
First off, I'm not Mr. Sortenstein. Second off, if we're talking not for training and battling, it's going to be an Eevee.
Called it.
Just actual Eevee, not evolution.
Oh, you said not for training and battling.
It could. I'm saying like any.
I mean, if not,
Like
it's
all.
going to be an Eevee.
I'm saying all purpose.
If it is for training, it's got to be my boy Charizard.
Damn.
There's no other option.
Yeah.
He's my boy. Not to mention, like, I could fucking fly on him. He can learn fly. So, bonus points.
That is pretty nice.
Get an awesome epic dragon and I could fly around the world on him. Except to cold places, I guess.
If it's not for training battling, just Oshawott. Because he looks like Ebenezer.
And he goes, oh, when my dad's trying to be racist, that's just like his go-to Asian.
Insane lore drop.
That's his go-to like Asian voice.
No, when my dad's trying to be racist towards other Asians, he does the fucking... Maybe I shouldn't do that. I want to out my dad because I love him.
You just killed that crab.
Is it a crab or is it like a scorpion type? It's just like
it's a
because it is a
crab.
bug type. Yeah, but Krabby isn't a bug type.
It's a crab.
But Krabby isn't a bug type.
It's a crab.
And this guy's a bug type.
It's a crab. Look, Charizard flies, but he's not a flying type.
He is.
Oh, fuck.
Dumbass.
All right, Charizard's a dragon, but he's not dragon type.
That's acceptable. There's an outbreak of this guy.
Oh no, I'm in a Lickitung outbreak area. I've lost all my clothes. I sure hope I don't get swarmed by Lickitungs.
I'm wondering if there's like any other crazy shit that happened in high school, like to me. I don't know, I kind of had just like a pretty average high school experience.
Remember when you bullied that disabled kid and kicked him down the stairs and pissed on him?
Dude, that wasn't me. Everyone keeps saying it was me. It wasn't me.
That wasn't Jake, that was Jeb. Ugh.
That was Jakey. My brother.
Speaking of beating up like disabled kids, that was a fucking...
You guys down?
Did we ever tell that story?
I don't have any fucking beating up disabled kid stories.
Well, we didn't beat it up. What we witnessed it happen. I think it was like, was it sophomore year? I think it was sophomore year, right? Or maybe second semester, freshman year. No, it had to have been sophomore year because that's when I started hanging out in the gym with you guys. Yeah, and we were fucking sitting in the gym. And there had been like talks about it. We were like, oh, this kid's gonna fight this other kid. And we're sitting in the gym.
Oh my god, wait. Is this the
Yes.
guy, the guy
Yes.
who's named after a state?
Yeah.
Yes. I know. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about.
Dude,
the
I was
second you
literally
started.
thinking about that.
Dude, that was fucking crazy.
That's kind of fucked up to call him disabled.
well, he's not, he's
They were
not
just-
disabled, but
they
he
were
is
just both-
autistic.
They were just both obnoxious.
Well, one of them was just obnoxious. the
Dude,
other
one of them was the one who I sold Hulk to. That Hulk
was it
story
the
I told?
obnoxious kid or was it like the
the state kid?
the state kid? First off, it's not a state; it's a city.
City, whatever. Fucking. We're gonna call him Seattle.
Well, that one, That kid is the one I have more problems with.
Yeah, the other kid
was just like
he's just kind of weird, but also
weird kid
he's,
versus asshole kid. Is essentially what the fight
Yeah,
was.
weird nerd kid who dated our friend's like middle school sister.
Oh my
which
god,
was,
I completely forgot.
which
about
was
that.
really weird.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
Crazy
dude,
lore drop for me.
I went to his birthday, like our other friend, and he like got a Switch, and that was fucking awesome because I played a few seconds of Breath of the Wild for the first time. But like for most of that birthday, we were just playing like Metal Slug together, right? But like the nerdy kid was low key hitting on his sister.
That's almost as bad as the other thing that has happened.
Wait, just to clarify, just to not out this person in particular, but the brother of the sister in question, he's Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Shoutouts to our boy. Ran a video game club with that dude.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I was in that for some reason.
I was VP, he was PP.
Yeah, shoutouts to me and Zach, who were like the other two roles.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
like those roles did not belong in a competitive
Yeah.
fighting club.
We had to just have those roles, so you guys were like just those on paper.
Yeah, we were just showing up essentially to play games.
We did not need a treasurer.
Or a secretary.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad I didn't join any clubs in high school, but also when would I have had time to?
Dude, we had a League of Legends club.
We did.
I showed up for one of the tournaments,
You did, yeah. I remember being told about that.
and they were also playing fucking Dragon Ball Z Kai, or like the Fighter Z. They were playing Fighter Z, and I was way more interested in watching that go down because I've never touched League before.
Little did you know,
Yeah.
a couple of years from then you would. Oh my god. Whatever, fuck this. I don't want to fucking fight this
Oh,
guy.
right. We were talking about fucking Nerd and Seattle fighting.
Yeah, I saw it for like 2 seconds because it was in the bathroom and it was so crowded. I was like, this isn't even like fun to watch. Like, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
So I went outside and then just sat back down on the bleachers, and I guess the fight had concluded because the asshole kid and two of his friends ran past me on their way to go outside to jump the fence and ditch school. So yeah, no one really won, but I guess the asshole kid kind of won. I didn't see it, so I don't really know for sure, but I can only assume given their two statures. Because if they were if they were actual fighters, to put it this way, they would not be in the same class. So yeah, he was fine, but the other kid was definitely not. That was a whole fucked up situation.
Yeah, I don't even know why the fuck they were fighting.
Yeah, I was
It's as simple as asshole kid doesn't like nerd kid, and nerd kid like didn't know how to handle situations, so he just was like, let's fight, and then the kid was like, okay.
fucking called us bluff.
Damn.
And then they fought, and then that dude had a lot of issues, unfortunately.
I was in the right place at the right time. I was like, holy shit.
I remember sitting down in the gym and just this fucking crowd of kids runs in and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I remember I was like, oh, it's the fight. It's like, all right, damn. I remember that asshole kid put a fucking Cheeto Puff in my Kool-Aid and I got really pissed at him.
Yeah, that kid, I have a lot of stories of that kid, actually, because I used to actually hang out with him a lot, because I knew about him in 4th grade, but in 5th grade, it was me and then a not asshole kid, an actually awesome kid that I used to play Little Big Planet with. And yeah, and then him. So it was a trio. The first trio of friend groups I would ever encounter, actually, they would then eventually be replaced by Eli and Macklemore, basically.
Yo,
But-
I kind of had a flashback just now, but I remember wearing a shirt that said Coogie on it. And for some reason, you guys just like really like saying it over and over again, and you guys were chasing me around just saying "Coogie."
In elementary. Yeah. I have zero memories of that.
I was like, "Stop!"
It was definitely not my idea.
my God.
I kind of just, unfortunately, it was easily influenced, so I just kind of just followed whatever he did. Not everything he did, but most things, as kids do. But yeah, that wore off real fast. That dude, yeah, he was not a good kid.
I'm just glad I got my money back.
Yeah, he wasn't super criminal or anything, but he was just like whatever the definition of like a rotten kid is. Like that's who he was.
Like Sid from Toy
He
Story.
was very spoiled because I used to hang out with him a lot, and his parents were divorced, but like I ended up going to both of their places.
That explains a lot.
It does. It does actually. His parents were kind of weird, but yeah, like I went to both of their places, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! Like his mom's place, who was probably like their joint place at the same time, because his dad lived in like a condo, but like it was the condo in like kind of our general area, so it was like a really well off to do condo in a really good area.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so that was fine. But like his fucking mom's place was like, Jesus, man, you entered and there were literally like fucking like Grecian columns. And then you go up to his room and it's like literally anything a kid would think is cool is in his room.
Holy shit!
Like first off, he had 2 rooms.
What the flip? What the hell?
Because, you know, you guys have seen those like children's bedrooms where it's 2 rooms, but they're connected by like a door and you can walk in between them.
Yeah.
He just had both of those to himself.
God damn.
One of them was a game room and the other one was his room, which was like sick as fuck because it was like pirate themed and it was just littered with like really cool, expensive shit. Like his parents were the type of parents where like if he wanted something, he would get it, which is why he was like, you know, kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, minor story just to show you how his mind works. So we were playing, I went over to his house and we were actually playing Black Ops 2 Zombies because of course we were playing good old split screen. We were playing Buried actually. Shout out to Buried, good map. We were playing split screen and he was the type of person, so a good person, a good gamer, a good friend. You know, you got 2 controllers, right? A good person would be like, if one controller was like kind of broken.
Yeah, you get the good one. I'll use the shitty one.
Yeah, if you're hosting, you give your friend the better one, typically.
Mm-hmm.
But to take this to the extreme opposite end, he was the type of kid. So that we started off using 2 controllers. First off, he showed me his controller, and he was immediately was like, "Look at how fucking awesome my controller!" Because he had the fucking, I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a Chrome Xbox controller. The face buttons were like black and white. I don't remember, but point is, he was like, "Look at how fucking awesome my controller is." So there's that, and then I was just using the normal one. They both worked perfectly fine, but we were playing Buried, and of course his ass goes down, and out of rage, he slams the controller down on the ground, and then he goes to investigate and realizes one of the face buttons, I believe the B button, was slightly caved in and started to not work because he just fucking slammed it on the ground. And he forcibly switched controllers with me. He's like, "Oh, this
Holy shit!"
He's like, "Oh, this one's kind of here. Switch with me." And I was like,
Damn.
"Oh, okay." So yeah, that's how he is. Like
That's
he wasn't a
crazy.
fucking serial killer, obviously, or anything, but he was just an asshole kid.
He was not a serial killer, but he exhibited serial killer behaviors.
I can only hope he's a better person.
Oh, definitely not.
I can only hope for the people around him. But
The
whatever.
latest I've heard about him,
Shit.
which was like a few years ago now, he's still an asshole.
Yeah, that's super surprising. I mean, if long as he isn't fucking like a criminal, then sure, I guess. But
Yippee.
whatever.
Yippee.
Dude, that guy, by the way, this story went kind of viral in our high school. Dude, he fucking lit his backyard on fire.
Oh yeah.
Like, he was fucking around with one of his dumbass friends at the time, who I'm pretty sure I know who was.
Were they playing like with fireworks or
Yeah,
something?
they were just playing, I don't think it was fireworks, just like lighting shit on fire, you know, and like, yeah, he actually lit his backyard on fire. Like, he showed me, or at least I saw a video of someone, and his backyard is literally engulfed in flames. Like, it's not even a small fire. Like, he actually caught his fucking backyard on fire.
That fucking crazy, man.
So yeah, he was.
I think he showed me that video too.
He was not great.
Because this was like freshman year, right? We had the same math class.
It was early in high school because I really didn't interact with him very long because he'd got replaced real quick with people who weren't shit.
Yeah. I was only like kind of friends with him because, like, you know me, I'm like nice to everyone. I mean, like, not anymore, but you know, like in a high school especially, like, you know, fucking give everyone the benefit of the doubt, you know. But like, dude, I remember some days I would like, he would be sitting next to me in my fucking math class and I'd be like, dude, can you shut the fuck up? He got one of my friends from band to be a Trump supporter.
Holy shit.
And then later on in life, because I followed him on Instagram, I kept like watching his stories, and that same kid, like, he would like fucking go off on like tangents on his story about like, oh, fucking Trump or whatever. And then like later on in life, he like started smoking weed, and then he did a complete like 180 and he was like, Trump fucking sucks. It's like, this dude's insane. Like, I don't know.
Well, is this Seattle you're talking about, right?
No, this is a friend of mine who was also friends with Seattle.
Impacted by Seattle.
Yeah. It's like, dude, like, form your own opinions, man. I don't know. Yeah, every time that kid would say some shit to me, I'd just be like, do you read? Like, do you know what you're talking about? Because it was just like fucking like Alex Jones nonsense, man.
Oh my god, he's a conspiracy. After elementary, I would only see him in passing. Like, I just knew not to like talk to him.
Yeah, because
so,
like
all of this is like crazy to me right now.
Because like I had Instagram pretty early, like in high school, and I would like, Alex Jones would pop up on my feed and I'd be like, wow, this is like crazy and like kind of funny. You know, I like never took it seriously, and I would talk to this kid about it and he'd be like, did you see the new Alex Jones thing? Like he's so right. And I'm like, you fucking believe this shit? Like, are you kidding me? A little grain of salt, though. There were chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay. So I'll give him that one. But everything else was just like, fucking, dude, stop regurgitating shit you are hearing online. Like, it doesn't make you cool. You're not smart for regurgitating shit online.
You reminded me of like I think it was in my senior year where I was like taking a class that would just have like it was a mix of the different years between students. So like you'll find freshmen, sophomores, and juniors in there. And this like one, I think sophomore like attached himself to me.
Oh,
like mostly because like I guess other kids in that class were kind of ignoring him. But like for the rest of that, like the time I spent in that class, he would be very annoying.
Yeah.
And I think like one of the first impressions I had of him, like he wanted to show me a video he found like really funny, and I think it was a clip from Scary Movie, and he just fucking cuts to the part where there's a clown penis wrapping around a guy's neck, and I was like, I am not watching this, and I'm here to learn Spanish.
Yeah, dude. That's why I kind of like never really talked to underclassmen. Because it was always a situation where it was like, oh, this cool upperclassman, I want to try to be cool around him. It's like, fucking just leave me alone, man. Stop talking to me. Was I with you guys when I saw homeboy at Barnes & Noble's wearing a V for Vendetta mask?
Bro, you talking about Lucifer?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That is a man to talk about.
Yeah, I do not remember that.
Someone worse, much worse than
Was I with you,
Seattle.
Michael?
Yeah.
I didn't see it at Barnes, but I did see him wearing it like in the fucking school, I think.
I can't remember who I was with, but I was at Barnes. And it was...
Just real quick, Lucifer isn't his name, but
Yes, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
like it isn't his real name, but he has gone by Lucifer to impress
Which is
women.
a story I can tell, because I actually know the origin of that.
I fucking... Yeah, fucking saw this dude at the Barnes & Nobles. This is not recent, by the way. This is a couple years ago. Probably, I think, right... a few months after we graduated from high school. So
about right.
I was already like in college, and we were fucking. I was going to the Barnes just to like fucking see what was going on there, because I like at this point in time I was still like into like playing cards and like collecting playing cards. So I just wanted to see what their collection was, and I'm fucking looking at these playing cards. And this motherfucker in his V for Vendetta mask walks up to me and goes, "What's up, Jake?" I'm like, who the fuck is this? And he like kind of lifts, and he still has the fucking mask on. And another friend of ours, who we are not friends with anymore, is with him. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this is like someone I know. And then a worker at the Barnes, one of the bookkeepers, comes up to him and goes, "Yeah, you can't be wearing a mask that covers full face in here." And he's like, "Oh, what? Like what if, like..." He's trying to keep the fucking mask on. It's like, "No, you gotta take it off." And he's like, "Oh, man." So he takes it off, and I'm like, "You're a fucking idiot. You're so dumb."
Yeah, he's very much the type of person to be like, "Hey, fuck authority, I do whatever I want." But then when he's actually confronted with such authority, he just folds immediately.
Yeah.
Because he was not by any means like a hard dude. Like, he was not intimidating or scary. Like, he was a goofy fucking...
I think I asked who he was, and he said to me, he was like, "Oh, it's your homeboy Lucifer." I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. You're not real, man.
In high school, he would go by Gatsby.
So, yeah, I guess I'll tell this tale of Lucifer.
Oh, Lord.
So,
He goes by many names.
the Lucifer name, which was given to him by himself, of course, because who the fuck else would do that? So basically, I was not present during this, but one of my friends at the time was, and he told me this story in great detail, so I still remember it. But basically, the friend who told me this story, and I don't know, two other people, may or may not have been girls, I don't fucking remember. Wouldn't be surprised given the two parties here, but basically, and by the way, they weren't. If they were here with two girls, it was not like a date situation. I think they just actually happened to be hanging out with two other girls, because I mean they could have been due to where I'm about to go with the story. But basically, they were eating at a restaurant, and Lucifer, quote unquote, that's not his actual name, obviously, but basically he was crushing on one of the waitresses that was serving them. And basically what would happen is, like, yeah, like I said, he would crush on the waitress, and he would when she would go away, that's when he would go to my friend and be like, yeah, whatever, dude, she's pretty or whatever. Probably a lot more crude terms than what I'm saying, but basically he, you know, was letting on that he liked the waitress or whatever. So my friend was gonna pull a bro move and was basically just gonna try to wingman him to the waitress and be like, yo, and like try to set him up or whatever, or see what could happen. So basically what happened is he was talked to the waitress and like he told he just said like his actual name, which obviously, you know, there's nothing fucking wrong with that because it's your actual fucking name. And so that happened. Nothing really happened as far as I know, but after that the waitress went off to go do something, and then Lucifer here basically was like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you tell her my actual name? And of course, reasonably, he was really confused. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell is going on with you? And then that's when the immortal quote, he was like, dude, I want to be known as Lucifer. And then, of course, my friend, luckily at the time, I mean, he couldn't convince him, obviously, but like he, even then and there, was like, dude, that's so, you're fucking stupid. So yeah, he picked the name Lucifer for himself because, I don't know, he wanted to like impress girls, I guess, or like seem cool.
100% those two things.
So that's the first time I ever heard of him wanting to be called that, and it was because he wanted to impress a waitress, which makes so much sense.
I knew he wanted to be known as that because he wanted to impress a girl, but the girl being a fucking waitress is the cherry on top of this fucking lore drop for me. Holy shit, dude.
The first time I heard about him going by Lucifer, I forget who told me, but like he was at like a gas station or like a 7-Eleven or something, and introduced to himself at like as Lucifer to just like these random ass girls.
That's the story I know. That's the story I know. Okay. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, weird dude. Just weird dude who also like is like, unlike Mr. Seattle, like actually is like did criminal shit. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, so out of anyone actually for quite a longest time, like was pretty fucking close with this dude. Why? I could not tell you. I think it's just because there was fucking no one else around. Because like
I mainly did it for pity because I knew he, like, everyone knew him, but I knew I could feel the vibe around him was like, it's like pity because he's just a fucking weirdo.
Dude, yeah, God, just so many stories of this man are coming back. But yeah, I was pretty close with this dude because, like I said, a lot of my friends at this point were just fucking gone. Either moved away, went to learning center, or even if they were here, they were hanging out with other people or like dating other people. So I couldn't fucking talk to them because they were, I don't know where the fuck they'd be. So I was just like, well, this is my option, I guess. Because at the time he had not done anything like criminal. So I was like, okay, sure. And I was actually in a band with this dude, like not a school band, but an actual rock band for a little bit.
You guys like played a couple venues, right?
We played the biggest one of which that was prior to the creation, because it was just kind of him at that point and some other dude. So the band lineup was me, this Lucifer guy, and then we actually had 2 dudes who were like actually good at music. Shoutouts to them, they're great. So we had a guitar.
One of the dudes I knew, he was an excellent musician.
We had a guitar player, a drum player, and like 2 background dudes, I guess.
Wait, like, was one of them a pianist?
No, because that would have been me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to call them like agents, but I guess they were like producers, I guess. I guess.
Fuck yeah.
I guess that's all they really could have been. But yeah, the lineup was me on vocals was the goal, even though I wasn't really good at singing at the time, and piano, and then Lucifer Man was also vocals, but he would basically, to put it lightly, it was like we tried to attempt a Linkin Park situation, so like 2 vocalists and like instruments and stuff like that. So like one raps, one sings kind of deal.
Yeah.
Which in theory is not a bad idea, but like we ultimately just didn't really get super much done, but we did perform a couple places. One of which I sung at, which was actually at SDSU.
That's fucking awesome.
We performed 2 songs at San Diego State University, one of which we wrote, which was actually kind of cool, but that was the most we ever did.
Was it received well?
I mean, they liked it. We won an award for best energy.
That's fucking awesome.
Nice.
We should bring that back.
That's
didn't you write it?
I contributed to it, I think.
Okay.
I'm not the sole writer.
Never mind then. I was gonna say we should fucking bring that back because that's like your IP.
He was the Elton John.
But I wasn't helping out in the performance of that song. That was just I couldn't really contribute performance wise. But I did perform a song that we didn't write. I actually performed a Panic at the Disco song, which was cool. So that's what we did. And then they would perform other stuff at the high school and stuff like that, just really minor things. But yeah, we didn't really do much. We tried, but that's all we can really muster. But yeah, I used to hang out with that dude a lot, and I remember distinctly during prom, actually. Because again, all my friends are either just not at prom or they're with dates, so I can't, really hang out with them. So I just had him, and it was just me and him hanging out at prom. Because, funnily enough, I believe Jake was involved in the planning of this a really long time ago. But in freshman year, when my friends were like actually still mostly here, we came up with a thing, and we were like, "Yo, when prom comes around, we should all just like not even go. Let's just go explore downtown, and it'll be awesome." Which, in theory, is a really fun idea, but of course, everyone kind of fucking left. So I was like, whatever, I'll stick to that idea, I guess. So it was just me and this Lucifer kid exploring downtown, which wasn't anywhere near as exciting, but it was whatever.
In the actual venue, Buzz Lightyear was gambling the entire time.
Yeah, Macklemore would eventually tell me stories of he was literally playing cards at a table the whole night.
Yeah.
And Macklemore told me he remembers going back up to that table later and seeing Buzz Lightyear just hands in his head, just disheveled, just absolutely looking like he lost it all.
Oh,
so
man,
that was fun. But yeah, I went downtown with that kid. It was whatever. So I was kind of close to him. But yeah, he turned out to, I mean, surprise, surprise, not be very awesome because he did like straight up illegal shit. That may or may not have involved a minor.
Yeah, some Roblox type
So
shit.
take a wild guess.
yeah.
So yeah, I have not talked to that dude since 2020, I think.
Yeah, he's kind of like a local lolcow.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He got so much attention.
Man. Yeah. Like fucking everyone knew him.
Yeah, especially like obviously given who he'd want to hang out with. He would interact with a lot of girls who surprisingly kind of interacted with him back, which is kind of interesting. But I wonder if that was also like a pity, nervous, probably like an anxiety response, because I don't think many people actually want to fucking hang out with this dude.
I remember sharing an English class with him, and I think one of you guys were there. And this teacher was like, "Yeah, you guys might find him cringe, but at least he's himself."
Dude, no, the fuck he is not.
We had the same class.
Yeah.
Well, not the same class, but the same teacher. Me and Jake were in the same class, though, and
yes,
I remember
we
him
were.
saying that.
Wow, like he believed that so much they had to tell the other periods. I had the class with him when he said that.
Yeah, he told our class too, because the reason he said that is because he recently performed like at the school amphitheater during lunch or whatever.
Yeah, I watched you guys. It was like not that bad.
Yeah, like I said, we had instrumentalists who were actually really good. And I didn't do fucking anything, but
I remember seeing you up there, and I was like, "What the fuck, Michael's in a band?"
Yeah, it was. Retrospectively, I'm glad I didn't do anything because I was actually like, I wanted to perform a song for that time, but I was actually sick, so my throat was super fucked. But yeah, retrospectively, I'm glad I did because at the time I was definitely not. I had not figured out singing properly at the time, so I probably would have fucking fucked up everything. So, kind of happy for that. But yeah, he was school-wide famous.
Yeah.
You guys know the fucking teacher crush arc?
Yeah,
dude, who the fuck didn't?
I had that teacher, man.
I had that class with him.
God, that was
oh my god, we have a
legit.
first-person account.
That was genuine. He would not stop fucking talking about
Dude,
it.
he couldn't. Like, in class, he couldn't.
He's just a fucking giant. He's just a fucking gooner, man.
Yeah, he was mad. Like, he was down so nefariously bad.
He was
for
down
that teacher.
cataclysmic for this. Dude, he was like 16, 17, and her teacher, like, even though she was a younger teacher, but she's still like fucking 30 something. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
she was like late 30s. Like, she's pretty, but like how?
Dude, I remember him because I follow him on Instagram. He would post stories about her,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
and also super uncomfortable. So trigger warning here, but like, I don't know if it was about her specifically, but he would post these random stories. And literally the story would just be black screen, white text, and it would just be him basically saying like, I just fucking blew my load and it felt so fucking good. Like no joke or anything. Like just
my
genuinely
God.
saying it felt so good and I just blew my shit.
I never
Fucking Goonatron, bro. What the fuck?
I never really like looked at like local posts that people would make. So I had no idea he was posting shit like that.
Yeah, I had the displeasure of following him on Instagram, so I saw those firsthand.
I remember someone at our school made a fan account for him.
Dude, multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there
Not
is.
just him,
There-
but
there
our
was.
band, which fucking sucked because I was like, God damn it, I'm like associated with this.
Dude, he would constantly ask
Well,
me like
The thing about the band fan pages were that it was
It was
just
just him.
about him.
Yeah, it was just about him. But yeah, it still sucked because my fucking name was on it, and some of our pictures are up there, which are ass, by the way.
Should have got me up there. I would have been your guys' photographer.
after class he would like or like if we're like walking somewhere like in a line or something, or especially towards the end of the year, he'd be like, guys, should I ask her out? Guys, I'm feeling so fucking bad. It's like,
Fucking no, dude.
every single time, like anyone would
Oh
say
my
no. No, are you fucking insane? Dude, good luck to that teacher. I hope no one else is fucking fiending like that.
No way.
Yeah, ain't no way, man.
I mean, maybe, but like, I don't think it's ever going to be as bad as this guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he's the worst, but she'll get, I hope.
Here's the thing, though, is that, like, I know at least there were a couple kids that were fiending for that teacher, but at least they fucking kept it to themselves.
Yeah, they were low key about it. Like, he was very obvious.
Homeboy was like,
He was shouting across the rooftops.
let me fucking crank my shit in the bathroom because I saw her earlier. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's insane.
God damn, man.
Like, I get it. I understand having a crush on a teacher. Wouldn't tell my fucking homies about it. Much less tell them I'm fucking gooning. God damn. Like, I don't know, man. That's fucking crazy.
It's such a shame too, because like she was like a genuinely good teacher. She was like excited to do her job.
I
and
know. She was a
everything.
great teacher.
She was like one of the few teachers that like saw fucking potential in me and I was like, please join my AP class.
Yeah,
That was a good ass teacher.
she was great. I never had her, but I always heard great things about like being in her classroom. Not from homeboy.
Yeah. As long as it's not from a gooning perspective.